So apparently Substack has a video recording feature. I came on here with the intention of starting to write. I'm kind of at an interesting point in my life and wanted to sit and dump uh, what's available to me and reflect on my journey thus far and what the future holds. But I saw that there's a video feature, so what the hell? Let's start a video vlog. Feel like that's potentially cooler than a written blog. I don't know. Can I capture your attention? I don't know. Will I be able to go back and edit what I'm writing? Definitely not, because I'm not writing. Um, anyway, so I recently resigned as co-founder of my last startup, LSD, which is a really exciting project, basically building a programming language for AI to use the internet, click buttons, fill out forms, that sort of thing. Um, Ultimately, decided to go my own way because there's something that I have always wanted to build. And essentially, the reason I left my job in pharmaceutical consulting 2 years ago was to build an intelligence system that understands, that knows you better than you do across your entire digital existence. So essentially, a network to connect them all around you. Think a personalized recommendation engine that knows the stuff you like to do and can connect you to other people interested in similar things based on that media, that content itself. Um, so, having stepped down, I essentially find myself with 3 months of runway, more or less. And in order to keep the dream alive, the dream that's been going for 2 years, I need to either make money or raise money. And that's kind of like the decision to be made right now. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood. Um, in raising money, there are several paths as well. There's like the full pedal to the metal, raise a proper round, right? Like $2 million, let's say, hire a team and go out and build. That would be cool. I would like that. I know that I would do a good job of managing a team, and we would be able to ship things and go super fast. The other option is to just basically get into an accelerator and raise just enough money so that I myself, maybe an engineer or two, can continue to build and explore. Um, the third option would be just to build, go like full throttle suicide, and try to make money through the app. Um, so somewhere between these three paths, I know I said two roads diverge in Yellowwood. Well, now it's more like two and a half. Somewhere between these is what I'm going to end up doing. Basically, what I'm building now, the starting point, right? Having already mentioned the grandest of visions, is to get people using an app, right? Like there are so many ways to go, so many ways to start. But what I've landed on is a simple chat interface, right? I know the world needs another GPT wrapper, but here we are. Um, and basically built it to have two distinct personalities, an angel and a devil. And I found that the interacting with them is light, but what it did was it almost acted like a journal. But when you interact with ChatGPT, it's like kind of the opposite, where it does most of the talking. Well, on my app, you do most of the talking. And we can parse that data out and store it for you, and actually use AI to help, let's say, organize your thoughts. As you can see, my thoughts right now may be a bit scattered, um, but AI is a really powerful tool for this. Um, Beyond that, what I found that the app was really good at was photos. You can share photos with it, and it'll do a good job of giving you a funny little interaction based on the photo you share, and realized that it was funny. People really enjoyed sharing photos with it because it made them laugh, and that was inherently shareable. Like with other people, if you're laughing, like me, you want to make your friends laugh, right? Like everyone wants to be funny. Um, and so, really building at the intersection of these three ideas. The idea I've always been obsessed with myself is that life is a series of experiments. We are the dependent variable, the y, and we are a product of all of the independent variables we interact with, all the little x's, the infinite number of x's. And so I want to tackle that from a data science perspective. And so for that earlier recommendation engine I mentioned, our why is a result of all of the things we interact with. This Substack, for example, this video, if you're still watching, would be an example of that for you. Something you're interacting with, something you're watching, something that ultimately, whether you realize it or not, shapes you. Um, so it's like personal lab journal to kind of keep track of everything. And I did it manually. I used to have a Notion. It was annoying. Now where I've landed is I realized that this AI chat, this almost chat with yourself, can be the interface, the portal to that world. And if we connect people more meaningfully back to themselves, we can ultimately connect them to other people, right? You go on the internet to be the truest, most authentic version of yourself. If we can pull that out of you, we can bring that out of you, then um, really it would be really easy to connect you with other people. You go on Instagram, it's all fake. You go on TikTok, it's all fake. We go on Y, it's authentic. That's the goal. We want people to be themselves. We want to connect them based on who they are. So getting started, 2.5 roads, 3 roads in a yellow wood. It's just a matter of figuring it out and basically putting the pieces together. I know that I will, but yeah, I guess I'll start doing this. Fuck it. We'll do some morning dumps. I got nothing else going on except everything else. See you tomorrow.